Why, in a country where every citizen is expected to follow the law, do certain individuals get to use their religious views to become exempt from certain laws? The followers of Christ Church, a specific sect of Christianity, is a group of individuals who use their religion as a means to justify the abuse of children. Members of the church, which number over 1,500, have been known to refuse the use of doctors, not only for themselves, but for their children. This has undoubtedly directly caused the deaths of hundreds of children. The group believes that everything that happens to an individual is God's will, and you can only have faith in that will. In their eyes, trying to use modern medical practices would be the equivalent of trying to alter the will of God. Of course, if any other parent would neglect their child in a similar way, it would be considered a crime, and rightfully so. For these people, however, because they back up their neglect with their faith, it's instead considered their religious right. They get away with this because they live in one of several states that, for whatever reason, turn a blind eye to manslaughter and negligent homicide, as long as one uses their religion as justification. If you're a parent, you're responsible for making the best decision for the well-being of your child, because they don't yet have the ability to make their own decisions. If you use this responsibility in such a way that you substitute modern medical practices, which have been known to work, for faith, which has no evidence of ever having healed anyone of any illness, then you're abusing that child. I'm all for an individual's right to practice religion, but the moment your religious practices start to become a detriment to the life of another, then there's a clear issue there, and someone should be held accountable. I think it goes without saying that I do not condone the practices of the followers of Christ's Church or any other group or individual who uses the faith healing method for individuals who can't make their own decisions. Just because you believe something to be true does not mean you're allowed to impose that belief onto another, especially when it puts their life on the line, and especially when it's an individual who cannot make an alternate decision for themselves. If you agree with my point, go ahead and like the video and subscribe, because we'll be making content like this regularly. If you disagree, go ahead and comment and tell me why you disagree, because I would like to have a discussion with you. I'm Steven with The Right to Insight, and thanks for watching.